Hi guys, my name is Bernard and welcome back to my channel.
Hi guys, I'm Becca and I'm jumping in for today's video from Alberta, Canada. And I just wanted to say that I hope everyone is finding unique and creative ways to stay happy and healthy during this time of social isolation.
Yeah, that's right. For those who don't know, I'm from Africa, Uganda. Yeah,
Woo.
my best country in the world so far. So I've been here for quite a little bit and I just realized that, the way we speak English is kind of different the way Canadians do speak English.
That's fair. Which English is better? Let us know your perceptions because that's what it's a matter of. And subscribe. So our first word today is the mighty and toasty French fry.
I have no idea what she just said, but what I think she mean will be the chips. Are you talking about the chips?
I think you guys call them chips, but the only reason I know that is because we have this one dish here called fish and chips, and it's served with French fries.
What? How can chips be served with French fries?
Well, no, the chips and the French fries aren't served together. When you say chips, do you know what I hear?
What do you hear?
Potato chips. Nice, crunchy, dill pickle, ketchup, barbecue, potato chips.
And why are they French? You know?
Because, I don't know, ask a Frenchman.
So our next word is that word that we all need on a daily basis, and that's a toilet.
Yeah, I mean, the thing you use is called the toilet, but the room is not called a toilet room.
So if you want to use a toilet, what do you say?
I say I'm going to the washroom.
Why do you say we want to go to the washroom?
Because I'm going to wash my hands every time I'm in there, and you often shower and bathe in there.
But you don't sound honest. You just have to be honest and you want to use the toilet.
I'm Canadian, I'm being polite. Okay, so our next word is apartment, which I think makes sense.
No, it doesn't make sense to me because it's a flat. We call it a flat. Like you live in the flat. You don't live in an apartment.
Why would you live in a flat? The only time
Because it's flat. It's going like this. Like it's flat.
This is the opposite of flat. The only time when I hear
This is flat.
When I hear flat, what I think about is like a flat of pop or like a flat of something that is like flat.
What do you call it, apartment?
Why do we call it apartment? We call it apartment because it's a department of a building and it's apart from the other places in the building.
So our next word will be a boot. You know that that backside of the car where you keep your stuff. So we call that a boot.
Yeah, and we call it a trunk.
And I have no idea why do you call it a trunk again?
I don't know, it doesn't quite make sense because when I think about the word trunk, I think about like a trunk of a tree, which doesn't resemble the trunk of a car. And I also think about the trunk of an elephant, which also doesn't resemble the trunk of a car.
But every Canadian here, they call that a trunk. Like,
But why does boot make sense?
it makes sense because it's a boot. You know, like this thing, like so this is a boot. You know, it's
Oh, I guess it makes a little bit more sense because you're putting things inside of it.
exactly.
But it's not near the bottom of the car. Our next word is the word elevator.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me at all because we call it, and when I say we call it a lift because you've been lifted.
Yeah, that makes sense, but elevator's doing the same thing. You're elevating.
Why are you elevating? You lifting something.
Yeah, we're elevating. It means to lift up, to elevate.
Then just call it lift.
Yeah, I guess we could just call it elevate. It makes me wonder, what's the or? Elevate or?
Our next word is called a pharmacy, where you go and buy the things you need when you're sick. I don't know, how do you call it here?
I mean, we sometimes call it the pharmacy, but we call only the medication section the pharmacy. We call the whole store a drugstore.
Why are you calling it a drugstore?
Because you get your drugs there.
But those are not drugs. Anything drug is illegal.
Well, I think in Canada we're a little bit more honest, and we acknowledge that even if something is a medication that's helping people, it's still a drug because it's altering your state of being.
It is. That's medicine. We call it medicine. So if you've been medicated, you on medicine. You're not on drugs. If you're on drugs, you're doing something which is considered illegal.
Sure. Consider me this. When you have to take a really strong painkiller for some kind of bad injury and you're all out of it, what are you?
You are medicated.
You are high. And what gets you high? Drugs. Okay, the next word I want to talk about is the word eraser. What do you guys call it?
Oh, we call it a rubber. And the reason why we call it a rubber, because if you do have a pencil and you write somewhere, you rub it. Rubbing means you're removing it.
That's hilarious because in Canadian slang, a rubber can be used to refer to a condom.
What? What?
Yes. Whereas racer is what you get rid of lead with.
That makes sense. I guess that means Canadians are very nasty.
Oh, you're calling us nasty? Okay, well, let me just divert that and we'll talk about nasty smelling running shoes. What do you guys call them?
We call those trainers. Actually, that makes sense because you use them to train. You know?
Is that a reference to how the UK never has any successful athletes because you're always training?
Speaking of successful, soccer is the biggest game of the entire world.
I know, I'm just joshing you.
So that's why we call them trainers. And that's fun actually to have because now that makes sense why you guys don't have any soccer team at all.
Yeah, we don't really, soccer's not a big sport here. That's why we just call them runners because we're not training for soccer. I guess
So
we're
you're
just running in the woods.
So another one I want to talk about would be a zebra crossing. And how do you guys call it?
A zebra crossing?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about a zebra. You know that animal with stripes in it? That's a zebra. Plus, you can't name them because you don't have them.
Oh yeah, we have crosswalks here, but why do you call it? Like, is it for zebras to cross the street?
No, it's for humans because we do love our animals. I mean, who doesn't love animals? We call them zebra because there's those stripes. They're like zebra, those stripes. So it's zebra crossing.
I mean, that's fancy, but we just call it a crosswalk. Clean and simple.
So boring. So boring.
Fair enough. As you guys can see, we didn't agree on all fronts. Doesn't matter where you're coming from, our logic about why there's differences in the English language was hilarious and not well informed. As you can see, we're not experts on the root words of English language. It's just about coming from different places, having different cultures, and it's super interesting.
Yeah, and that's the beauty thing about Canada. It's a country with so much culture, so many people from different part of the world. Okay guys, let us know what you think by leaving a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. That's it for today.
Until next time.